Hello there, everyone! Xantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on the channel. This time around, I've got for you Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Obviously, a game with the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior series, and a spin-off at that. Whereas most of the games have you playing as unnamed heroes who gather allies and fight up against monsters such as slimes, this time around, we are playing as a slime. A good slime here, who's going to be part of a whole kingdom of slimes, named Rocket. Not the kingdom, the character. What's Rocket going to be up to? What is his hero's adventure going to take him on? Well, we'll find out here shortly. But as for this game, this is going to be a shorter game than most ones I usually do on the channel. It's not an RPG, but it is fun. I actually really enjoyed this game a lot. Sometime last year, I was playing this game just a little bit to do research to create like a fan-made Smash Bros. Stage. Oh look, we're gonna get a demo of the gameplay. Here you go, a little sneak peek. And I ended up playing through like a third of the game completely by accident, just because like I enjoyed playing it again so much. So it's just like, screw it, I gotta make this be one of my upcoming Let's Plays. So here it is, we're finally here. Dragon Quest Warriors Rocket Slime. Or Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. I always get that mixed up, funny enough. It's a Nintendo DS game. It's fairly simple, but again, it is a lot of fun. This is actually part of a series. It's actually 3 Dragon Quest Hero Rocket Slime games. However, only the second game was ever localized. So we're actually playing the middle game of a trilogy. So that's a thing. Most of the gameplay is going to be fairly standard. But as we get into it, it's going to be something really fun and special that I'm looking forward to getting to. So let's go ahead, jump right in. We gotta delete a file because, you know, I was testing things. So delete that. Yep, we delete it. Delete. Goodbye. No adventure log. So let's venture forth. And so this is really cool. The name of your character screen, but up on the top screen, the slimes form whatever the letter is. I love that so much. It's just such a fun little touch that they did not have to do in the slightest. Nothing said do this. There's literally no reason. Nobody said we need to have this. It's just, you know, let's have some fun with it. We're gonna go ahead and keep a character who's just named Rocket though. He has a canon name, so we'd like to do that. So let's just go ahead and jump on. Once upon a time, there was a small kingdom called Slimenia. There, in the peaceful town of Boingburg, lived a slime called Rocket. Hey, big brother, Hoolie's after a fight again. He should be hanging out in the usual place. Come on, let's hurry to the palace garden. This is our little sister, Bo. We are the classic, non-talking protagonist. Hi, Rocket. What took you so long? Take a look at this beauty. Check it out. It's pretty amazing. It's called the Warrior Flute. Oh, alright. I say, isn't that one of his royal wobbliness's treasures? Whatever are you doing with it? Chill out. I'll put it back later. You'll never know it was gone. So, Rocket, how about we say today's winner gets to play Solitude? You mustn't play with his royal wobbliness's treasures. I'm having no part of it. It'll be fine, I tell you. We'll decide the winner with a game of sweepstakes. The fastest one to clear up all the leaves gets a toot on the flute. I did it in 60 seconds. If you can beat that, you win. The best way to clear up the leaves is by using an Elasto blast. If you stretch out and build up some power, you'll be able to shoot around really fast. You should give it a try before you start. I know you can do it. So, Elasto Blast. It's going to be Rocket's main way to attack here. We're going to hold down the A button. We kind of flatten a bit. We stretch out with our control pad until we start to go glowy and release. And we just bounce around. It's fun. And look, now we have this on our head. Gonna be a little bit spoiled for later, but if I press B, I can throw it. I wonder how that could become important later. And if it lands back on your head, you know, it sticks on your head again. Anyway. Stretch and shoot sweepstakes! Beat Hoolie's record of 60 seconds. Let's go. I actually don't know what happens if you fail this. Really not the optimal way to do that, but oh well. This should not be hard to do the whole 60 seconds. In theory. Yeah, no, we've pretty well got this. And let's go for a diagonal. Or, alright, we could miss the one I was trying to get right from the start. Hey, look at that! Half its time. Poor Hoolie. Hoolie's record is history. No way! You beat my record? That was absolutely smashing, Rocket. You are brilliant. Huh. No one likes to be a loser. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Never say I don't keep promises, Rocket. Here, the warrior flute's yours. I wonder what kind of sound it'll make. Go on, give it a blow. That sounded like the warrior flute, but who would dare to toot upon it so? Oh, crumbs. I think that was your dad, Rocket. Yikes, we had to hide that flute. I've got it! Into our gullet it goes. Well, what do you think? I reckon it should do the trick. Do have a care, Hoolie. If he wasn't a slime, that would have jolly well hurt. Okay, you're right. I won't do it again. I promise. Guys? Help? What are you doing in the palace garden? I told you, children not to play here. Well, never mind that now. Have you little ones seen the warrior flute? It's shaped just like this, in fact. What exactly is this? It's a bat. Well, it's a very strange looking bat. Never seen one with eyes before. It's got eyes so it can see the ball. Even I can manage to hit with it. Good for you, little Bo. What a bat. Well, let me know if you find that flute. And for the umpteenth time, don't play in the palace garden. What a splendid fib you came up with, Bo. I didn't know you had it in you. I'm not just a cute face. Come on, let's go. We'll get into trouble if we hang around here. Guys? Help! I look weird. I can't talk to people like this. I can't even fit through the door. You don't seem to be the right shape to go inside that palace. Listen, I had to try. We can't even jump. We can't do anything. We can only move around and make a weird noise. You shouldn't hang around here any longer. Maybe it's time to get out of the palace garden. Yeah, I'm working on a game. Thank you. At last. Well, at least you can still move around. I doubt you can manage an Elasto blast, though. Oh my goodness. What was that? It felt like an earthquake. It sounds like something's going on in town. I wonder what's happening. What's all this shaking about? What in heaven's name is going on? I have a bad feeling about this. I must see what's happening in town. I don't know what this is all about, but it looks pretty exciting. Let's go and see. You follow us, Rocket. You're a bit slow like that, so we'll go on ahead. Guys, help! Help! I can't breathe. Oh. Who are you monsters? What are you doing here? Meet the Plob, you putz. We want to know where you slime balls keep that warrior flute of yours. How dare you speak to me like that? That flute is none of your business. You got some nerve there, Pops. Looks like we've got no choice. We're gonna have to slime nap the lot of ya. We'll get one of ya a talk.
I'd like to see you try. You have to get by me first.
Enough of the heroics already. Get him, boys. Dad? Oh. Where does armor go?
You won't get the better of me that easily.
You really asked for it now, slime bag. I ain't got no choice.
Not again. How are you doing that?
That is a giant tank. And it's shooting our home.
My word! What is that? What a huge monster!
Now then, Schmo, you better come quietly.
Oh, I have no choice! I cannot let the Boingburg suffer any more damage.
Hey, where you go? I'm the great hero. I'm the great hero Hooli. You don't want to cross me. I don't think they care. Daddy! Mommy! I'm scared! Help! Help, Rocket! Help! Hey, stop right there! What is it, boss? What do you mean, what is it? What have you got there, huh? It's a slime, boss. Ain't it? That ain't no slime, you schmuck. I ain't never seen a slime that long and thin. Really? Then, what is it? Well that there's a worm, I tell ya. Ugh, a worm? Sorry, boss, I had it all wrong. You dozy putz. Come on, let's hightail it out of here. Without warning, the town was attacked by a mysterious group called the Plob. All the town slimes were snatched up and taken away, and Rocket, who was lucky enough to escape the Plob's clutches, was thrown all the way to Four Wood Forest, a few miles from Boingburg. Oh boy. Welcome to Four Wood Forest! Can we please not be... Oh, thank God. Ouch. The warrior flute pops out of your mouth. But it seems to be broken. It's no use like this. You put it away. It sounds like some of the gang are nearby. Why don't you go and find them? Well, our entire town has been slime napped by the Plob. If you couldn't tell, it's the mob. But as a childish cartoon enemy. I say, is somebody out there? There is, isn't there? I can smell you. Yes, I know that smell anywhere. It's you, isn't it, Rocket? In here, it's me, Swatsy. Would you mind letting me out of this box? An Elasto blast should do the trick. Just give it a jolly good whack. That should break it open. So, you don't have to do a full Elasto blast, you can just do a normal one. Oh, thanks so much, old chum. I was in a really tight spot there. Now, let's hurry back to town. Oh, bother. What's the matter with my wings? Being stuck in that wretched box for so long has made them go to sleep. Dude, you've been there for like a minute. I know, Rocket. Maybe you could carry me back to town? Would you mind? Knock me into the air with an Elasto blast. Be sure to catch me before I hit the ground. I know, it probably seems rather rough, but it's the only way. Well, we've rescued our first friend, and as we can tell up on the top screen there are 17 more slimes to rescue. Or maybe it's 17 including Swatsy, I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out in a quick minute. Well done, Rocket. That was a splendid catch. Now, if you'll just carry me back to the entrance, I'll be on my way. When we get there, just launch me in the direction of town. Face the way you want to throw me, and then press the B button. Easy as pom-pom pie. This is it, Rocket. You can throw me from here. Face towards town and press the B button to send me on my way. Off we go, Rocket. So we can do that, or we can just like walk out with him and then that'll count. But why would we do... I guess it actually won't let me leave town yet, or leave the forest yet. That's fine though, because I didn't want to do that. Smashing! Thank you. I'll be just fine on my own from here. I suppose I'm the lucky one. Think of all those other poor chaps still being held captive. You must save them. I'm sure you can do it, Rocket. I'll take care of things back in town, so don't you worry about that. Yay! We did it! We saved one friend. Many more to go. So, let's head off. You just received a letter from Swansea. Press start to open the menu screen. Then press the L button to switch to the letter screen. So with every one of our slime friends that we rescue and send back to town, they will give us a letter. Sometimes they just say thank you. Sometimes it's advice. Sometimes they even give us something. And they'll also show us where on the map, or where back at home, I think they showed us, where at home that we can find them if I want to talk to them. So, hurrah! Here I am back in town, and it's all thanks to you, Rocket. I say, did you know you can press start to see the menu screen? It's jolly useful. By the way, I'm enclosing a super little gift. I hope it comes in handy for saving the others. Pom, pop, pom, pop, 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 pom. You pick up a pom pom. I'm not sure why they're like, let's have him give us a tip about pressing start when we had to press start to see the letter. We'd already just gotten the tutorial, but whatever. 16 more slimes to go after Swansea. Poor guy is getting tired pushing all them slimes. Get a move on, Babbo, you lazy schmo. We're running out of daylight here. Sorry, boss, it's just I'm beat. You're what now, schmo? You ain't never gonna make a two-tailer with that attitude. Put your back into it already. Sure thing, boss. I'm on it, boss. Heave! Heave! Well, boss is dead. Sorry, boss. Guess that was one heave too many. Oh, he's fine. You better believe it was, you dozy putz. Now let's split. Wait up, boss! Wow, looks like we have another slime to rescue over there. So something on the note over here, these two little platforms are connected. I can't jump on this one because it's boarded up, but if I can get to the other side and jump through that one, I'll come back over here, and this will become uncovered forever. So I can use this as a warp point. Pretty nice. We got these pots. Let's break them. Oh, nothing happened. That's a shame. Or in that one. I thought one of them was going to give me money. Guess not. Thanks, Squishy. You think you can carry me back to town? Looks like I'm not the only hard case around here. Okay, let's roll. See those tracks just there? That's the Trans-Slimenian High Railway. What words I don't know. Here's a cart now. A great way to get around. Anything you can carry, and they can carry too. Town's just a stone's throw away. So chuck me on him, and I'll see you later. So yeah, in case you thought we were gonna have to carry slimes back to the entrance every single time, no worries. These railroad tracks will be all throughout each of the levels, so we can just throw people on there. We can even ride them ourselves if we want to go back to town. Thanks, Squishy. You're solid. See you back in town. And we'll get a letter from him pretty soon. Oh, there it is, actually. How are things rolling along? I'm sending something to keep you rocking. We're counting on you to rescue everyone, Squishy. Leave no stone unturned. And we get another pom-pom. I am not going to read what it says every time. We already know it's a pom-pom. And here we have a pom-pom! Woohoo! Oh, we just got one on us. Another slime needs help. Is somebody out there? I'm afraid I need some help. I appear to be rather high up, so I don't think you can reach me by jumping. The only way up here is by coming around that big tree stump. The carts can hold up to 4 things at a time. You should collect a few items and try it out for yourself. Oh, and if you could spare a moment to set me free, I'd be awfully grateful. So there's a reason why it can hold 4 things, because you can hold 3. So that way you could jump on it holding 3 things and go back to town like that if you want to. Now then, here's something... Actually, I don't want to do it yet. Okay. So we did that. Those are now going to be going back to town for us. We get interrupted again. Poor guy. Get that thing shifted already. I told ya, you gotta put ya back into it. I'm pretty beat, boss. These slimy dudes are kinda heavy. Those slimy little guys can run around with 3 things on their heads, Babbo. We ain't gonna let them beat us if they carry 3, we carry 100. 100's too many, I tell ya. But I guess I'll give it a go. This is the definition of a boss and not a leader. These no-good slimes are a pain in the back. Maybe I'll leave this to block the way. Now no slurper can follow us through. Ah, the Plob. Eventually there will be more enemies in this area, but for now, they just want to keep this little tutorial simple. We can hit it, but we can't break it, even with a fully charged Elasto blast. That's pretty much your sign that you can't do anything more that way. Instead, we're just gonna get to that slime that's currently trapped. I'm also gonna say, slimes are just in the bot that are still trapped. They're just gonna get a generic voice. I'm not gonna give them their real voice until we see who they are, because I may not remember who all of them are. This one, I'm pretty sure I know who this one is. But, hey, there she is. Bless you, Rocket. I'm so glad you managed to let me out. Thankfully, it seems there are none of those misguided Platios nearby. Now's the perfect time for us to return to town on the Slimenian. And it's just gonna take us automatically. No doubt the Plob will back in forward force again tomorrow. And you will have to fight them, my slime. Don't be disheartened. Good will prevail. If you put items on the carts, they'll be carried back home to town. Collect up whatever you can. Every little bit helps. You can continue adventuring all night. But if the Plob beats you night or day, you'll lose half of your gold coins. So be sure not to push yourself too hard now, won't you? And every time we leave the level, we get a little result screen showing us how many slimes that we saved that time. The green is how many that we have access to. These are all the other ones left in forward forest, and this is a whole rest of them on the entire board. So there's going to be 100 slimes to rescue in this game. Oh boy! And yes, we're getting them all. They're not all required, but where would be the fun if we didn't get them? I kind of just glanced past that real quick, but the top was showing us the items we gathered. The bottom, if it didn't say it, we'll cover it later. After arriving home, exhausted from your hard day's slurp, you go straight to bed. Then, the next day. Wow, we're really flattened out in our sleep. So we're back to town. We can see from the top screen there that everything's kind of funky. The castle has a giant hole in it, and now there's these spike balls everywhere. And our home, our poor home, is empty. No father, no mother, no little sister. And we got these balls. I guess they're gonna spin into us down there. How could they do such a terrible thing to our sacred church? Dear goddess, how can we ever forgive the Plob for such wickedness? The whole town's littered with iron balls. Those Flatiosi have got hearts of stone. I say, there's something written on them. I wonder what it means. The ST stands for slime tons. It's a measure of weight. One slime can lift about 1 slime ton. Well, that's super then. The three of us can clear away this 3 slime ton iron ball right now. Yeah, it's not all mushy goo up there in your head, eh, Swatsy? You've got brains. Every one of us must help to clear things up around here. It would be quite wrong just to rely on rockets for everything. Here. So, come on then, you lot. Let's get this tiresome thing out of the way. And together, the three of them put their heads into it and fade to black. Swatsy and the others all have heaved together and successfully moved the 3 slime ton iron ball. Oh, you're awake, Rocket. A jolly good morning to you. Well, this is all the Plob's doing. They've reduced Boingburg to a pile of rubble. If I ever get my hands on them, I'll come down on them like a ton of bricks. They slime-napped everyone. Dear goddess, protect your helpless lambs in their darkest hour. They took every last one of us, all 100 slime inhabitants. It's so beastly. Can't you rescue everyone else like you rescued us, Rocket? I'm not stretchy like you, Squishy. I'd crack it too if I... Ooh, he makes me sleepy. If I tried an Elasto blast. No, you're the only one here who stands a chance against the Plob. They'll all be praying for you. And we can take care of this. We can take care of things here in town. After all, we have the goddess on our side. I'll be here in the church, keeping a record of everything that happens, just in case. I'll save it in an adventure log. Don't forget to confess to me what you've been doing. So in true Dragon Quest fashion, we've saved the game by visiting the church. It's good to see you back in town, my slime. The place is slowly starting to get back to normal, thanks to you. We're all terribly grateful to you, Rocket. You can keep a record of your adventures here at the church, my slime. Just come along whenever you want to save your adventure log. I have plenty of time on my hands here. I'll keep your log safe, don't you worry. Ahem. Let me see. You wish to update your adventure log? Yes, I do. Are you sure you'd like to overwrite your previous log? There isn't one because we deleted it. Really hope that audio glitch was only on my end and not on yours. There we are. Your log is safe with me. You going to continue adventure? No, we are not. That's going to be it of our first episode, everybody. Next time, we're heading back to Forward Force and seeing who else we can rescue. See you all then. Bye, everyone. Very well. It's wise to rest when you can, my slime. I trust you will have a peaceful respite. Bless you, my slime. Please switch the power off. End the episode.